Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. I just stumbled upon this tool MoneyPrinterTurbo, which creates short videos with a single click, and it uses hosted models. You can also try it out with the local models, but it works best with the hosted models such as DeepSeek or OpenAI, and there are few other options which I'm going to show you shortly. So in this video, we are going to install it locally and then we will play around with it to see how it works. I will be using Docker to get it installed, which means that anywhere you have Docker installed, it should work, whether it is Windows, Linux or Mac. If you don't know how to install Docker, just search my channel. I already have done a very simple to follow video as how to get it installed. So without wasting any further time, let's try to get it installed and we will see how it works. Let me also give a huge shout out to Mast Compute who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. Plus, I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on a range of GPUs. This is my Ubuntu system and this is my GPU card NVIDIA RTX 6000 with 48 GB of VRAM. Now the good news is that you don't really need a GPU for this tool. Because it just runs on CPU. If you would be using GPU, then 8 GB of VRAM should be enough. If you want to put it on your GPU, it is going to just speed up the generation. But as I will be using OpenAI's model for this video, you would also need platform.openai.com API key, which is a paid option. First step is that make sure that you have Docker installed. Just run Docker version and you can see that I have a recent version of Docker installed. Let's git clone the repo of this and I will drop the link to it in video's description. It is relatively larger repo, so let's wait for it to get download and cloned. Next step is to just copy the configuration file. So they have provided an example configuration file and I have just renamed it to config.toml. Let me open it in my VS Code and then I will explain what you need to change in this file. So this is what this file looks like. Now for this one, you can either use Pexel's API key or Pixaboy's API key for images and stuff. I'm just going to go with this Pexel one. Now you can go to pexel.com and then grab your API keys for free. You don't have to pay it. One trick this creator says you can use it, that you can use multiple logins for Pexel. I'm not sure if that is allowed or not, but you can. And then instead of just one key, you can put multiple API keys there to avoid the rate limit if you are using the free version. So just go to pexel.com, sign up with your free email account and grab your API keys from this URL, which is pexel.com/API. And then once you have them, you can leave this Pixaboy as is, or you can do the same at Pixaboy. For the model, you can go with all of these providers like OpenAI and all that stuff. You can even proxy it to Ollama, but I have tried that, really doesn't work well with the video one, so I'll just stick with OpenAI. And then from OpenAI, of course, you would just need to set up your API key, which you can set here. Rest of it you can leave as is. If you are insisting on using Ollama, then simply just give your Ollama URL here and Ollama model name. So it will just proxy it to Ollama. Okay, and then if you don't want to use OpenAI, you can use Moonshot. You can use one API key. There are other providers like this GPT for free and Azure and Gemini. So for now, all you need to do is to just set Pexel's API key and OpenAI's API key, which I just showed you below, and that's all you need to do. So let me set my keys, save this file config.toml and exit from here. And now let me clear the screen. Now all you need to do here is from the root of the repo, you need to just run this Docker compose up. Sometimes I have seen that it gives error about ffmpeg library. Normally it installs it by itself. If it doesn't and gives you error, you can simply install it the ffmpeg. But for the starters, just run this Docker compose up. It is going to download everything and then it is going to start the image here, the containers. And normally it installs everything by itself, so we might not have to do anything there. Image Magic, FFmpeg, and all those libraries. You can see that it is downloading. So let's wait for it to get installed. You can see that there are 18 components, and once it is done, we'll proceed further. It takes around 4 to 5 minutes, sometimes more, depends upon your memory and CPU. And while it does that, let me also introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are Camel AI. Camel AI is an open source community focused on building multi-agent infrastructures for finding the scaling laws of agent, with applications in data generation, task automation, and world simulation. So please do check them out. Okay, let's go back to see what is happening. Let's wait. And everything is installed, and you can see that now it is running on our local host at port 8501. So I'm just going to go here, and then I'm just going to access it in my local host at this. Either you can put localhost or this 4 zeros. And there you go, it has loaded. Seems like a Streamlit demo. Anyway, so you see that this is all we needed to do in order to get it installed. Now, in order to generate video, all you need to do is to just give a subject here. Maybe you can just call it, maybe I'll just say rainbow, and then it will auto detect the language. You can just press enter here to apply. Once that's done, you see that you can select a lot of languages like English, French, and few others. I'm just going to select the auto detect, and then you can click here so that the AI is going to generate the video script and also the video keywords. So as soon as I have clicked it, it is generating the script and keyword. So let's wait. There you go. It says, and then it has created this script automatically with the help of AI. That rainbows are a mesmerizing natural phenomena and all that stuff. Looks quite good. And then it also has generated these keywords here. And in the middle pane, you can see that it also already had selected that pixel, because that is what I put it in there. There are other things too. Even there is a local file. And then there are a few other tidbits which you can set, like height and width, aspect ratio, duration. So 3 seconds, I'll just keep it as is. You can increase it if you like. I think you can increase it to 10 seconds. Let's keep it for 3 for now. And I just want to generate one video. And then for audio, there are a few stuff like voices you can select. I'm just going to go with the default, and volume and few other things. And on the right hand side, we have subtitle settings. So I'm just going to go and click on this generate video to generate the video. And as soon as I have selected it, you can see that it is generating. There is a lot of logs it is saying. Pretty quick, I would say. Still working. Meanwhile, let me quickly check, if it is consuming any VRAM or not. It would be fun to watch. Nothing. So you see, everything is running on CPU. It's not consuming my VRAM at all. If I quickly show you my load on the system, not bad at all. Let's check the memory usage. Very, very minimal. So pretty lightweight, I would say. It is combining the video. So I will let it run, and then we will see how it goes. Okay, it took around 3 minutes, and it seems video has been generated. If you look at this line, it says final1.mp4, and it is in our storage directory, storage task with this number directory. So if I go to the repo, there is a storage directory. There is, I don't see, okay, so task directory, that's good, number, and this is the final one. Let me play it in front of you. So the topic was rainbow.
Rising natural phenomenon that occur when sunlight and rain combine in a specific way. Light from the sun dispersed and reflected by water droplets in the atmosphere, producing a spectrum of light in the sky. This spectrum appears as a circular arc with colors arranged in a specific order: red on the outer edge, followed by orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet on the inner edge. Each color emerges due to different wavelengths of light, which are bent at slightly different, ranging from about 42 degrees for red to 40 degrees for violet, creating a colorful arc in the sky.
Okay, so I think what it has done is it has generated the script from the LLM. I think, of course, OpenAI. Then it has got the images from that pixels. It has created the video out of it, and that is, I think, royalty-free images. And then it has created the audio on top of video. The overlay is really perfect, and just took, as you can see, around how many minutes? Just took like this time, which is under 2 to 3 minutes, which is simply sublime. Okay, sorry, I actually opened the video from there. They also have put the video here on the page here, and it is not 3 seconds, it has generated a 46 second, which is quite good. Okay, how about we try one more, and then we will call it a day. So let me just slightly go up here, and remember, all I did was I just gave it a subject. That's about it. Maybe I'll just say market here, and then let's see what it does. And I'm just doing it in front of you so that we would just look at it together. I'm just going to click here for AI to generate some video script and keywords. But it is fairly quick. You see that it is just using my OpenAI model, and I just checked the cost. It's very minimal because it is just generating the script with it. And then keywords are already there, like bustling market, and I think I can also change it. Maybe I can say that something like Asian bustling market if I wanted to. I'll just put it Asian here, and then I'll just keep everything as is. Let's click on generate video. It has started its stuff. You see it has already script. Today we dive deep into the heart of bustling market and all that stuff. And then there are some of the parameters it is using. So let's wait for it to get created, and then I will show you. And there you go, it has generated the video. Let's look at the video. It is in a market. Anyway, let's play it. It's not, there is no sound in it. Maybe it's not giving me the sound here. So I just paused it. And then let's go back and check here. I'll just go back to the task. This is a new task, I believe. Let's run it.
Deep into the heart of bustling markets, focal points of trade and cultural exchange. From of fruit stalls to the intricate displays of textiles, each market holds a treasure trove of local and international goods, attracting both locals and tourists alike. Amidst the shouts of vendors haggling, markets offer a unique insight into the economic and social fabric of a region, reflecting its history, tradition, and the daily lives of its people. Whether it's the spice-laden aisles of an Asian market or the organized chaos of a Middle Eastern souk, each visit a rich sensory and cultural experience.
It is a bit too big to be in the lab anyway. So look, not bad at all. Of course, we can control it through our prompts and stuff, but a good start. It's not perfect, but you can already imagine that this is all running on CPU. All I did was I just gave it a subject. It has created the whole video. I think it is just a matter of time. Then when we should be able to just give it an idea, it is going to create the full blown video from it. I don't think so. There is that future is too far. So let's enjoy the channel while it lasts. Subscribe to it. You have nothing to lose. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. And if you like it, please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.